So in my last video, I showed you this drawer, but it also had my bronzers and highlighters in it. And you can imagine it was stuffed to the brim. Now this is still a mess. This is everything left over once I took out my highlighters and bronzers, which I have already decluttered, and that video should already be up, so definitely check below for the link to that video. But today, now, I'm going to tackle my blushes, and I don't even know that this is going to fit in one video. I was hoping it would, but this is a lot. So I think what I'm going to do first is my like cream and liquid blushes and my palettes. And then the next video will be all of the rest of my powder blushes, which of course I have the most of. So let me go ahead and pull out what I'm going to declutter. Here's a glimpse at all of my palettes and my cream blushes. I mean, this is a lot. And the reality is, yes, I know that what I do is, you know, makeup related. So I know that I'm going to keep a lot of this, but there are a few products here that I know that either I'm never going to use, or I've used and hated, or whatever, or it's just a bad color for me. So let's go ahead and go through. The first thing here, this is a Tarte Duo. It's the Power Couple Duo, and it's got this blush and this bronzer. I think that this is Park Avenue Princess and this is Dollface. Why doesn't it say? So, I mean, these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bronzers and blushes. I just think they're so pretty. Love the packaging. Definitely keeping this. I actually recently got this, but that makes me realize I have this Tarte Park Avenue Princess one that I was keeping from my last video that I did my bronzer and highlight because I like it, but I don't know how I didn't realize that I literally already have this right here. So I am going to go ahead and get rid of this one because there's no point in keeping it. So yay, I got rid of another. That's awesome. So this, I've got things rolling around, so I'm having to put things in certain places. This is a Starlooks Trio, and it just says 3B2, so I don't know what shade. I think I'm going to pass this on. It was in a Starbucks, and I don't know. I have so many palettes, and this one is nice, but I'm just not using it, and I know that I won't. I'm never reaching for it, so I'm going to pass it on so someone else can love on that one. This is a Stila Convertible Color in Peach Blossom, which is a cream blush that I love. I think it is so pretty, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. However, this one here is in Hibiscus, and I just got this off Haute Look. I actually dug my nail into it. But I've swatched it and I was like, no, it's red. And for someone with a deeper skin tone, it's going to be gorgeous. But for my skin tone, it looks terrible. So even though I'm sad because I really like the formula of these, I'm going to go ahead and pass this on. This is an e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Cream. And this, I don't even know that I've swatched this. Maybe I've swatched it. It's clearly got some moisture going on there. Let's go ahead and swatch it now. Oh, wow, that's pretty. I'm so glad I swatched this. Ooh. So keeping this, I've got to do a review on this because I want to see how this wears throughout the day. That's beautiful. Why have I not swatched this till now? I'm insane. So definitely going to keep this, and I'm probably going to review that on my channel because that looks amazing. Okay, so moving forward. This is the NYX Cream Blush in, what is it, Boho Chic, that I rave about all the time. I talked about it in my 2014 favorites as well, like for the entire year. It's beautiful. It's very similar to that e.l.f. one. It just gives this unbelievable finish to your face. I can't even describe it. It's so beautiful. Okay, so these are expensive. These are the Tarte. There's the Blushing Bride and Fearless, and I love Fearless. This is like, again, a really pretty peachy tone, and I don't ever apply it this way. I usually use a stipple brush, but it's a really nice light wash of color, and these smell like lemons almost. I don't really know how to describe that one either. I feel like it's kind of lemon, so I'm definitely keeping this one. This one, I'm torn because it's pretty dark. This is in Blushing Bride. It's pretty dark, but when you actually swatch it, it's not too dark, it's just pink. So I'm kind of hit or miss with this one. I think I want to try it some more, and I'm torn because I'm getting married in June, and so I love that that's called Blushing Bride. I feel like I should bring that with me on my honeymoon or something, just because it just makes me smile. So I think I'm going to keep it for now. And these, honestly, you guys, these are pretty amazing. I got these in 2 different boxy charms, and I was blown away. So amazing. This, however, this is the Josie Maran Argan Color Stick in Red Carpet, and I love the rose gold packaging. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's got this little topper you take off, and I love the color. I mean, isn't that a pretty kind of neutral color? But you guys, it does not go on that way. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It doesn't look like that on the skin. And the smell is, I don't know how to describe this smell either. It smells like spices, and I love like patchouli and like spices or whatever you want to call that scent. I don't even know what to call that scent. But this one is like a bad version of it. I can't handle the smell. I don't know why. And some people would probably like it. So for me, the color's okay. I don't think it looks like that on the skin, but it's all right. But the smell, I can't get past. So I'm going to pass this on to someone that will love it because I've literally only swatched it and worn it on my face once. All right, moving forward. So this is the Maybelline Master Glaze. It's in Barely Pink, and I just got this from Big Lots for like $1.50 the other day. And it's just a really pretty, kind of similar to that Josie Maran one, but a little more shimmery. And so I'm definitely going to keep this. I think this is so amazing. Absolutely comparable to the Tarte ones, but obviously way cheaper. So I'm keeping that. This is the only liquid blush I currently own, and every liquid blush I've had some from Sonia Kashuk, and those were pretty good, but I just don't find myself using them because it's just more work, to be honest. So I think I've only swatched this Model Co. one, and so I'm just going to pass it on now because I know that I'm not going to use it. This is a Mary Kay, like it's the whole kit, and there were, a subscriber sent this to me, and there were some shadows in here, but I took those out to put them with the other shadows. If you've seen my eyeshadow declutter video, you saw those. But in here is still the blush. This blush is amazing, you guys. It reminds me of NARS Orgasm. Absolutely looks just like that blush. And I mean, it's just this pink with peach and like gold shimmer in it. And I want to see if it has the name. Shy blush. It is so beautiful. I will say I'm not a big fan of this packaging. The idea is that you put your lipstick in there, you maybe have your eyeshadows like it had, and a blush, and then you can shut it and the lipstick stays in there. But for me, I just want that blush. Like, I want that separate. So I need to invest in a Z palette. I can't believe I don't have one yet, but I need to invest in a Z palette so I can maybe put that and a few other things in there, because this is gorgeous, but the packaging is just really bulky here in this. So, but I'm gonna keep that, obviously. I just need to depot it. And by depot it, I mean like take it out of the magnetite. I mean, it's not really depotting. So the next one is this Tarina Tarantino Doll Skin Cheek palette. You guys, I love this palette. It's beautiful. I mean, really, truly, it's gorgeous. It's pigmented. It lasts all day. But I never, ever reach for this, ever. And I have to be honest, I just filmed this part, and in that part I decided to keep it, but then I thought about it, and I was like, I need to refilm this because I should get rid of it. I was trying to keep it because I think it's pretty, and you know, a lot of people talk about it, but that is silly because I'm not ever using it, and someone would love this. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of it, and it's it's hard for me to do, but I am going to do it. I'm proud of myself already. Good job, Jess. Okay. So this is the e.l.f. blush palette in Light, which e.l.f. sent to me a while ago, and I'm gonna keep it. You guys are gonna laugh. I've had this before, and I got rid of it, and then they sent it to me, and I just laughed when I opened it. But I think I am gonna keep this because these are amazing matte blushes, and it's kind of hard. I don't have a lot of matte blushes in my collection, and to have this many options, I think is gonna be great. You know, for any look I'm trying to do. And this is a palette that's really inexpensive, and I like to talk about really good inexpensive products on my channel, so I am gonna keep it. This, however, in the realm of e.l.f. is okay. If you see it, I mean, it's pretty good, but I'm just, again, not really reaching for it. And I don't want to keep things that I'm never reaching for. Look at how amazing these swatches are. Way too crazy on my skin. I'm not a big fan of the highlighter, to be honest. And then the bronzer is pretty good, but this is crazy on my skin. The bronzer's okay, and I don't like the highlight. So I don't want to keep something that I only want one part of. And I don't necessarily want to depot it, because the bronzer's good, but I've got so many, I don't need to take this whole thing apart. So this is something I'm going to pass on that someone else will love. Last thing is, oh man, this I'm definitely keeping. This is the Tarte Pinup Girl 12-Hour Blush Palette. And it's got 5 different shades. I'm going to put this on here so I can tell you the shades. This is Breathless, Embraced, Whimsy, Bashful, and Irreplaceable. I love this. I love these blushes. You'll see in my next video where I do all my powder blushes, I have quite a few of these separately as well. But I love them. And so I do think, I mean, I know I'm going to keep this, and I'm so excited to play with this more because I haven't had it for very long, and a sweet, sweet subscriber sent this to me, and I could not believe it. And actually, there's like little bobby pins that are really cute and vintage that come with this that I wear all the time. They're really cute with pearls. So anyway, definitely keeping this. I love this, and I'm still ever thankful for it. So for the final rundown, this is what I'm keeping here from this side over, and this is what I'm getting rid of. Honestly, I'm pretty proud because when I was first going through, just kind of glancing through my palettes and cream blushes, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not going to want to get rid of like any of these, especially the palettes, but I'm proud of myself for getting rid of those when I know in my heart of hearts that I'm not using them, and I'm keeping them because they're pretty or, you know, whatever. And again, if you keep things for that reason, good for you, you know, but for me, I've got to make room for other stuff. I've got things that I'm reviewing all the time, and I can't keep everything or else it will be insane. So I feel pretty good about what I've gotten rid of. If you love this kind of video and you want to see more, I have a whole series of my declutter videos, which I will link below. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!